Welcome, you guys. We are doing a different type of video today. We are actually live. I'm going to share to Facebook real quick. Share to Facebook. Let me share to, I hope I have some students on here. If we do, welcome. I hope this video is very knowledgeable for some individuals. I hope this helps with your needle choice and needle selection. We are doing a video on different type of needles. I'm going to be talking about needle strokes, the weight of machines, and things of that sort. So join me in the room. We have a lot of machines here at the Perfect Arch, and we do use all of our machines, y'all, all of them. Look.
Yeah, you gotta order you some more.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you ain't got no people.
We use a lot of different machines in the PMU industry. We talk about a lot of machines in the PMU industry. Go on your page real quick and share that to the support groups for me, please. All right, you guys, welcome. I need to know how many individuals on here are artists, is an artist in some sort. All right, so we have some of our machines. We have the Mast Tour, we have the Xion S, we have the TPA machine, we have the very brand new Bellar V2, which is the brand new machine that just came out, along with the AirBolt Mini. It is definitely mini. You know what? I'm going to go live on Facebook. On Instagram instead. Welcome, you guys. If you are an artist that's on here, please comment artist for me, please. This glove is aggravating me. Hold on. Let's just work with one glove on. All right, you guys. I have the Perfect Arch Practice Skin. I'm going to start out with using the Bellar V2. I know a lot of individuals want to see what the Bellar do. A lot of individuals have never even seen the Bellar V2. This is the brand new Bellar V2 in the color rose gold. This machine is top of the line. This machine is what we would call luxury in our industry, okay? The Bellar V2 has a stroke hit of 2.7. It is 81 grams. It is very, very light. It's about 2 ounces. This machine ranged from about $750 to about $1,200 if you are looking at this machine. Again, this is the Bellar V2. They also do make the Bellar if you want a least expensive Bellar. It's about $699, about $600 for the Bellar. Again, this machine is amazing. I've heard so much great things about this machine, and I'm going to test it on live. I'm going to pair it with the AirBolt Mini. You guys, if you've never seen the AirBolt Mini, it is supposed to be the smallest power source on the market, you guys. It is the AirBolt Mini. There you go. All right, you guys. Let's do it. This is RCA. So I have an adapter to go with this to pair into the AirBolt Mini. This is the adapter. The AirBolt Mini is also magnetic, and it has Bluetooth capabilities where you could pair it with your phone to adjust it from your phone. So say if I'm working and I have my assistant with me, say hey to her.
Hi, y'all. Hello,
right.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
She is also my artist here. Somebody said I'm freezing up badly.
Well, you paused right now.
How about that?
It's still frozen. But just give it a second. Let it buffer, and let me see once it starts back.
Am I freezing now?
No.
Are we still freezing up, you guys? Am I freezing now? Mm-mm. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, so this is the AirBolt Mini. So they got an AirBolt and they just came out with the Mini, you guys. This thing is light as hell and it has a magnetic back. For my individuals that use a trolley, this is so perfect. The cord is massive. So you're not struggling when you're trying to use the cord with it. For a disclaimer, I am not wrapping any of my machines as I show you how they work on this practice skin. Reason I'm not wrapping my machine is because I want you to see the face of the machine. Okay, let me say it again. Not wrapping any of my machines. We understand in the PMU world, you must wrap your machine. We are not wrapping for the purposes of you seeing the type of machine I'm using. I am using 7 different machines today. I am going to use the exact same needle, which is a 1RL, on all of the machines. I am going to set them all to the same speed so you could see what different stroke hits do for different machines. If you don't know, a stroke is how hard the machine hits the skin while you're working. So the higher the number, the harder it will hit the skin. So if you're doing services such as eyeliner or lips, you want a machine with a lower stroke hit so it don't cause as much trauma. Okay? Again, the Bellar V2 is a 2.7 stroke hit. The machine I'm using that has the lowest stroke hit is going to be the new TPA rotary machine. Okay? And you also got to keep in mind with these machines, if you're trying to create a very saturated brow, you need a machine with a higher stroke hit. Okay? All right, let's do this. Bellar V2, I'm going to sit it next to my pen so you can see how tiny this machine is. This machine is super, super tiny. It's super light. As you can see next to my machine, you definitely could tell. Okay?
To anybody that knows anything about to the students or people who have researched this to do it for themselves, you know that picture that they have on Bellar does this no justice.
It does not.
Like, I would have never in 1,000 years thought this machine was this small due to pictures that I have seen of it. So,
all right, you guys, I'm also going live on Instagram. I went ahead and cut off the YouTube video. It's too much of a light. Okay. So I'm going to just transfer these videos to YouTube. Okay. Yeah. I think that's going to be best.
I'm going to be back focused in a second, y'all. Let me share this video.
Welcome, Instagram. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I am live. I have my own microblading certificate and need training all over. Miss Jones, if you are looking for training, feel free to jump on my website. Take a look at our trainings. Take a look at our online trainings as well. I offer so many different classes. And all of my classes are truly beginner friendly except for the refresher course. All right, you guys, we are starting out with the Bellar V2. Again, I'm not wrapping the machine for view purposes only. I want you to see this machine. I want y'all to be able to see the different machines I'm using. Again, this machine is anywhere from $750 to about $1,200 if you are looking for a more expensive machine, a more top of the line machine. This is your machine. May I ask how you treat? All right, you guys. Let's go ahead. We're using the Thunderbolt, the AirBolt Mini. The AirBolt Mini. I'm going to go ahead and plug in to my AirBolt Mini. It is an RCA, just like this. This is, I purchased it from Dark Lab. No, I'm sorry. Yes, I purchased it from Dark Lab, you guys. Microbrew, are they together? Okay, Microbrew is the maker of these machines, okay? All right, and I'm going to, this is the charger that goes into the Bellar V2. Snap it in. You guys, this machine is about 2 ounces. It is 81 grams. It is super, super tiny. It is so lightweight. If you are an individual that needs a lightweight machine, this is the machine for you. I take my cord and I wrap it behind my neck so it could stay out of my way. Again, I am demoing this machine for the individuals that has seen this machine on the market and want to know how it works. I'm gonna move Instagram a little bit. Matter of fact, Instagram, y'all gonna go right here. See, y'all can see now. All right, I am my favorite artist nationally. I currently have the Mast. Thank you so much, babe. We're going to talk about all the machines today. This is going to be my first time trying this, but don't know how much it's going to cost. All right, you guys. I am using the Vertex Nano cartridge in a, I'm going to pull it out, in a 0.25 1RL. These cartridges are amazing. Do me a favor. Google how much these cartridges are for me real quick.
Will. You're doing TikTok and Instagram at the same time?
Yes.
Yes.
And Facebook.
Yes, we are. And Facebook.
So that is the needle I'm using. This is how the needle looks. Okay. These are how the needles look. Okay. I had to refocus Instagram. This is how the needles looks. Again, this is a Vertex needle. How do you do that with different phones? I have 3 devices, y'all. So I have 2 iPhones, and then I have an iPad Pro, so I'm able to go live on all of my devices. That's how I'm able to give y'all this content. All right, you guys, let's get started. Let's go. This is how the cartridge looks.
The Microbrew Vortex Nano are $39.95.
So these needles are $40 a box if you're looking to buy these needles.
And the Pico is $39.95 also.
These are the Pico ones, y'all. So these are the Picos, and I'm using the Vortex Nanos. These are the Nano ones.
While she's showing y'all that, I have somebody on here ask what her qualifications are. Carlene has, my bad, I'm just talking for Carlene like Carlene can't talk. But Carlene has like, how many certificates? Like over 18, almost 20 or something like that. Y'all, she has so many certifications in brows. Yes, more than one, because she is always in somebody's class. That's in lips, areola, micropigmentation. She has removal and multiple over, where she just go keep taking class and coming back, doing it again, amping up her experience. She is forever learning in this industry. Do you understand me? She is a forever learner.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, like she said, I am a certified PMU artist. I am also an instructor. I am also insured in the industry. I've been in the industry about 3 years now, you guys. I opened up this school a year and a half ago. We are one of the well-known permanent makeup training facilities here in Georgia. And yeah, this is my artist that's sitting next to me. She's one of my artists here. You guys, freaking amazing. I'm going to have to make that drive. Yes, your eyebrows are always on point. Girl, y'all know I did my retouch on live the other day. If you did not catch the retouch on live, it is still on my Instagram if you want to go see my retouch. I did my retouch on my brows about 2 weeks ago. So they're still in the healing phase, y'all. I know what you're doing. I'm currently working on building my empire. Keep going, babes. That's my advice to you. All right. Bellar V2, brand new Bellar machine, $749 to $12.99 if you're looking at this machine. Let's get started. Again, I am going to just test the stroke hits on all of the machine. This stroke hit is a 2.7. That is on the lower range of stroke hits, meaning it's a very soft hit to the skin. So let's get started. I am using the AirBolt Mini. I'm going to go ahead and press the button on my AirBolt Mini. As you could see, you barely could hear this machine. You hear that?
Oh, that's beautiful. Let me take it.
Okay, so this AirBolt Mini has lights on it, and that's what tells you the speed it is at. and red is the highest, which is 12.
Okay.
I'll print out the chart so we know what speed is what.
What you gonna start at?
Go to their website. No, I'm gonna start right in the middle. Green is the middle, which is 6. All right, you guys. I'm gonna start at 6, which is green. Okay, y'all ready? I'm going to go ahead and adjust my cartridge. This machine, when I say it's so light, I'm gonna go ahead and hand this over to Katera so she could feel this machine before I actually get started. I have my needle at about 1.8 millimeters out.
Oh dang, I didn't even know it was on when I grabbed it. That's good. That's smooth.
All right, you guys, let's go. Y'all ready? Let me get some hearts. Let me get some likes. Let's go. It is time. Can you find this? Yes, I will post this video on YouTube if I am able to transfer it over. All right, I'm going to turn it off because I need to get my pigment. I am using Permablend. That is what we use in-house. We only use Permablend pigments. We do have Brow Daddy pigments here. We have Tina Davis pigments here. And we have all the Permablend pigments here. What are your thoughts regarding the Bellar versus Dragon Hawk? So, I do have some Dragon Hawk Mast Tours. And again, we're going to talk about all of it. We have actually 3 different Mast machines here. I have the Mast Tour, I have the Mast Tour Y22, and I have the Mast Tour Siya. So I have them in price levels. So I'm starting with the most expensive machine, which is the Bellar V2. I'm going to work my way to the Xion S Spectra, and then we'll work our way down from the Siya to the Y22 to the Mast Tour and things like that. And I'm going to save the TPA machines for last. All right, you guys, let's go. Again, I am just testing the stroke hit on every machine. I'm going to go ahead and write a B here so I know which machine is which. And I'm going to write a B at the top. And B is for Bellar, of course. Let's go. All right, let's go, you guys. Best machine on the market. Best needles on the market. They say we're testing them out today for you guys. And I will bring the practice pad to the screen once I am done. So this is the practice pad. It has nothing on it yet, you guys. For my individuals, that's right here in front of me on Facebook. Y'all can't see. So I am using a whipping technique. I have my machine at a 90 degree. Let's go. Wow. Wow. You better know what you're doing with this Bellar.
How to hit?
Okay, so let's talk about it real quick. The stroke hit is almost like you're not touching anything. I'm going to up the ante some, and I'm going to put it on red, which is about an 8. So now my strokes are, oh my goodness. Like, you have to know what you're doing with this machine. Because you'll mess around and either not have no pigment on the skin or you'll have too much pigment on the skin.
I mean, went too deep and tore up these people's skin. Don't go too deep. Don't tear up their skin. If a machine there is a such thing as a machine that could be a little too advanced for you. Your hand isn't ready for it. So trust your instincts when you're using a machine. And if you do not, if you're not feeling it, or if you feel like the machine did way more than what you thought, then take your time and learn how to use that machine. Practice on your skins with it, because there is a such thing as having to get used to a machine and the way that it works. And I do think that some machines are a little too advanced for certain hands if they have not worked with enough machines yet. So I think that is a thing. Learning your machine is important, you guys. I don't care what machine it is. I do not care that you been in the game and you can use whatever machine that you want. All machines are different. They feel different, they move different, and they lay out the pigment totally different on the skin.
And machines have stroke hits for a reason, you guys. The reason why you have stroke hits on the machine is because if you're doing something like eyeliner, you don't want that machine hitting your client's face too hard. And then if you're doing something such as brows, you want a harder hit because you want to implant pigment more. So your stroke hit when you're buying a machine, it is very, 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 very important, and you must pay attention to your stroke hits.
What's the stroke hit on the Bellar?
The Bellar stroke hit is 2.7.
And what would you, if it were you doing a client, what would you use this particular machine on? Like right now, with you trying it out for the first time, what can't you wait to use it on, the brows or the lips?
I can't wait to use it on the lips because as far as using it, I feel like it's giving me that airy powderness. But I can't wait to use it on a lip blush client. Now, if I'm using it on more so of a lip neutralizing, then I think I want something with a stronger hit.
Okay.
I think I want something with a stronger hit. But yeah, let me wipe this off and show you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at something real quick.
So, you guys, in the meantime and in between time, while Carlene is
My stupid ass is right there.
looking up what she's looking for. Oh no, I guess I
found
can
it.
entertain y'all. Okay, she found it because I ain't know what I was going to
All right, you guys, I just want to wipe this off and show you what we got. And again, I used the machine on a 6 and I used it on an 8. And again, this is the Bellar V2. This is slow speed versus fast speed. My review on this machine is, I think someone that's starting in the game, it would be perfect for not oversaturating your client's brow. If you're needing like pixelated brows, this is perfect. But of course, your needle has something to do with it as well. Your technique has something to do with it as well. So don't just think you gonna go buy a machine and it's gonna do the work for you. Technique, needle, pressure, stretch, everything has something to do with your machine and your turnout. But this machine is amazing. For my women that have carpal tunnel in their hands like I do, if you're looking for a machine that's on a more lighter side, the Bellar V2, hell yes. If you could afford this machine, hell yes. But if you cannot afford this machine, don't break your neck to buy it. There's other options, and that's why I started with the highest machine and I'm working my way down. This video is for everyone, okay? Let me read some of your questions. I was told that the Bellar is not good for people who are light-handed. Is this true? I have a Bellar. It takes me a while to finish. Yes. So I do believe this machine is, it will be a little bit more work for you if you are already light-handed. This machine is super light. Again, that goes back to the stroke hit. The less the number is, the less the machine will hit the skin. It won't hit it as hard. It won't implant as hard. So yes, this machine is definitely for someone that got a little more oomph in their stroke game. So that is the Bellar. Let's go to the Xion S. And this is an RCA. Where's the...
What you need?
There's a cord in here. Grab that because I'm going to plug it to the Xion.
Okay.
Because I'm using the AirBolt. So again, Bellar V2 is the one I just tried. Awesome machine. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If you're a new beginner, it would be an awesome machine if you want to treat yourself. Y'all can see that is at fast speed. You still have those nice pixels in both. You have it? Okay. Okay. All right, so I am using the Spectra Xion S. This machine here is 137 grams. It is way much heavier than the Bellar V2. This machine has a stroke hit of 2.5. Okay, so the number is a tad bit lower, so I expect this machine to be a little bit lighter. Okay, this is the Xion Spectra S, or the Spectra Xion S. This is the machine I am practicing on. Again, same needle. I'm going to use the same speeds on both. I'm going to use both a 6 and then I'm going to use an 8. Okay.
How much is the sign?
This Xion machine is $799 without the battery pack. Keep in mind, this battery pack here is $299 alone. You do have to buy a battery pack with these machines, such as the Bellar and the Xion. I can't wait to try this machine. Can you use it on someone who is very new to this and practice with? Yes. If you are new to the industry, a Bellar V2 is amazing because you're not risking, you still could go too dark, but it's going to take you a while to get there. You understand me? So let's go ahead and start with the Bellar.
What's a good beginner machine in your opinion?
A good beginner machine, I would say, it depends on your budget. So again, I have all of these machines here. Their price point is all over the place for everyone. So like I said, we're going to start at 6 with the Xion S. Y'all can hear the machine, super quiet, but not as quiet as the Bellar V2.
At all.
Not as quiet as the Bellar V2. The Bellar V2, you barely could hear that it was on. This one is a little bit louder. All right, let's go. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my X, so I know what I use.
Mini Mickey, we are discussing today permanent makeup machines, which are used for lip blushing, ombre brows, permanent makeup.
So with the Xion, I could definitely tell the weight on the machine. The weight on the machine gives it, even though the stroke hit is a 2.5, which is under the Bellar, the stroke hit, the weight of the machine, you got to take that into consideration as well. The weight of the machine is going to add more pressure when you hit the skin. So if you don't know how to hold your machine, this particular machine is going to be a little bit difficult for you because it is heavier. Okay, so I'm upping the speed to 8, which is a faster speed. Again, I'm doing a whipping technique. This machine, I would say, would be amazing if you're doing brows, the pixels, the hits. Even though the stroke hit is less than the Bellar, the weight of the machine is still giving it a hard hit, in my opinion. Again, you guys, this is my opinion on the machine. Okay? You don't have to go with my opinion. Okay? All right, so let me wipe. Again, I just used the Spectra Xion S. And I did the same speed as I did on the Bellar V2. Again, with the Xion, I feel you're going to get a darker implant because of how heavy the machine is. Again, this is it compared to the V2. And this is 6, this is 8. Instagram, this is 6 on the bottom, this is 8. This is the Bellar, this is the Xion. Again, because the stroke hit is lesser, that does not mean the weight of the machine won't have an impact on what you do.
Big Kodak, yes, we're gonna do how many mass machines? We have 3 different mass machines here, okay? A
little off topic, but do you prefer to whip shade than pendulum? So I do both. If I'm trying to achieve a lighter brow on a thicker skin, on a thinner skin client, I'm gonna whip my machine instead of going back and forth, because that's gonna create less trauma and that's gonna create a more airy brow. If I want more implant on a thicker skin client, I'm gonna do the pendulum motion, which is back and forth, because I want more ink to go in the skin. Again, this is the Xion S. This is one of the most popular machines on the market. Again, I paired it with the AirBolt Mini. I use 6 and 8 for the speed. And again, because of the weight of the machine. So you're talking about a 60-gram difference from the Bellar V2 in these machines. So, of course, the weight is going to have an impact on your stroking of the machine. So keep that in mind.
Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about these machines and outlines? Do you think that one machine is better for an outline than another?
Yes. So if you're outlining, oh snap.
She throwing ink at me, y'all.
Let me put this ink in this thing. I ain't trying to throw no ink at her. Let me put this ink in this little cup.
Give me some wet wipes.
It's okay. No, let them dry.
It's better because you already know you touch them one time, it's over.
It's going everywhere. All right. So, as far as the outline, if you're an individual that always have a harsh outline, to me, I feel like a lighter machine is best for you and something that has a lighter stroke hit. All right, so we are moving down to a machine that is, let's go to the TPA machine. That machine is a step down. It's $249. It's 100 grams. And the stroke hit on that machine is about a 2.7, almost like the Bellar. So this is the TPA machine. I put this machine in this review because, one, my artist, that is what she started off with. That is what I started off with. This is why this machine is included in everyone's kit. This machine gets a lot of frown upon, but it is one of the best inexpensive machines on the market. You heard me right, and I said it. It is one of the best inexpensive machines on the market. You're going to get a crisp outline. You're going to get an airy brow every single time with this machine. And I feel like it doesn't lag. It doesn't break. It doesn't get hot. It doesn't, this machine is awesome. So for the individuals that I've seen talk about this machine, I just don't think they've had enough practice with this machine. Keep in mind, I've done over 500 clients with my machine and it has not gone out on me one time. The battery life on this machine is fucking amazing. So that's why I branded it. Okay?
And y'all, and not to cut you off, Carlene, or nothing like that, but let me say this about this machine too. Every time I see people talking about this machine, I see them saying that it shouldn't be used on clients. I see them talking about how it's the worst machine and stuff like that. Let me tell everybody something. Your machine does not make your work. And I feel like that's where comments like that come from. Because people feel like if you have $1,000 machine, your work is going to be better. None of that matters. Your technique is your technique. There's nothing, none of these machines can do for you if you don't have a technique that's worth using. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, the TPA machine is a bomb machine. I still love my machine to this day. But again, I used that machine. I practiced with that machine. I practiced for months before I got on a person. Once I did get on and start taking clients, I still use that machine. So I kind of got to a point to master that machine. And I love it.
I'm going to jump on what you just said. Notice she said master the machine. Master your machine. I think the biggest mistake a student make, we are all students because we always are learning. And if you're not a student, then you need to get off this lot. Because even I am still a student. The biggest mistake students make is not learning your machine and feeling like it's the machine's fault. No, it's your fault. Your technique needs to go with your machine. Your technique is supposed to be good with or with. Like, you could give me any machine on this table, which I've used every single machine at least, except for the Bellar V2 because I just got it. I've used every single machine on at least 50 clients. And my brows, if you go on my page, they're always going to come out fine. And that's just because I have learned when I get a machine, I'm going to stick with that machine for a while. Like the Bellar V2 is the only machine I'm going to use probably for the next 2 months. When I'm not using it, it's because Shanice is going to be using it. Other than that, I'm going to be using the Bellar V2. I like to learn my machine. Stop going with the hype and feeling like you have to have the most expensive machine on the market. And this is why this video is so important to me, because I am going to show you down to an $80 machine what these machines could do. Same pixels, same implant. It's just the technique, baby. Okay? Of course, the stroke hit has something to do with it. The weight of the machine has something to do with it. But your technique comes first. So let's go. TPA machine, let's ride. You can find this machine on my website for $249. $249. And it is same day shipping with these machines.
Let them hear it.
Y'all can hear the machine. It is not as loud as the Xion S, but it's also not as quiet as the Bellar V2. That's the one I've been eyeballing too, the Bellar. I've used the Mast Tour for 3 years. So if you've used the Mast Tour, I would say get your Bellar. Get your Bellar.
You do not. These machines do have to be wiped down with state-approved wipes after using them on clients. But no, you do not have to actually put them in a sterilizer. Okay.
It is your choice if you put it in a sterilizer. Just understand what sterilizer you're using so it doesn't have any damage to your machine. Also,
and maybe a UV sterilizer
may
be okay, but as far as like a heat sterilizer, they get really hot.
Yeah,
really hot. So you may want to check with your manufacturer to see how much heat the machine can be put under without damage.
Okay, so I'm using this machine at the slowest speed, which is a 3 on here. This is compared to like a 6 on a regular machine. And then I'm going to go ahead and hike it up to my 1, which is compared to about an 8 in the industry. As you can see, the machine gets louder. Also, keep in mind, your cartridge has something to do with your machine. Understand? I just think, okay, in my classes, we spend a lot of time on theory. A lot of time. Because I just think once you understand the theory portion of things, you will question yourself less when you're working on a client. Because you know why certain things happen. All right, so this is the TPA machine on 8. This is the TPA machine on a 6. As you could see, you still have your pixels on the 3. It's super light. So my individuals in my class, when I give them this machine, I'm always like, start out with the 3 and then work your way up to the 1.
Mastering the machine.
As you could see, technique's still the same. You're still going to get the pixels. I done told y'all. I warned y'all.
You're welcome, Constance.
TPA machine, y'all just seen me use it live right in front of y'all. All right, so we're going a step down. We are going to the Dragon Hawk Mast Siya machine. That is one of the brand new Mast machines. This machine is 133 grams. It's not as heavy as the Spectra Xion S, but it's around that ballpark. It is slimmer. Also, this machine already comes intact with a power source, so you don't have to stick it into the AirBolt. And also, this machine has a stroke hit that's at a 3. So you're going to get a harder hit with this machine than you would a Xion. Okay, let's go.
And let me also say about these Mast Tour machines. These Mast Tour machines, well, the one that she's working with now, it is a wireless machine. It's a wireless machine. It does not need a battery pack in order to work.
Yes, yes, yes. And I'm knocking the machines over. And it's okay. All right, so I'm going to still use my Vortex needle. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the Xion. Let's talk about needles real quick. This is a universal cartridge. This goes into all the rotary machines. As you can see, all of them have the same airway, the air hole for the cartridge, such as the Bellar as well. These sit about 16 millimeters wide. And they're all going to fit universal cartridges. As far as the TPA, it is not a universal cartridge. These cartridges are specifically made for this machine. All right. I'm going to hit this machine at a 6. I'm going to point it to you guys so y'all know there's no flex going on.
That's a digital screen. It's working with you guys. So there's a digital screen on these particular machines.
Again, this is the Siya Mast Tour. I'm going to write MS on here so I know which one. I don't even need to write it down here because y'all can hear the machine. Not as quiet as the Bellar V2, but not as loud as the Xion S. What's the stroke hit? The stroke hit on this is 3 millimeters. So it has a harder stroke hit than all the other machines I just tried out. So this machine, I would say, would be awesome for any service in particular. But I would shy away from this machine if I'm working on eyeliner, or I would set this machine at a very low speed for eyeliner. All right, let's go on 6. Again, I'm doing a whipping technique for this machine. I do feel like this machine is still amazing, even though the stroke hit is higher. But because how light and slim this machine is, you're not oversaturating the brow if you're working. So let's go to an 8. You hold the digital screen down and it'll go up to an 8. We're at an 8 now. Again, I'm using the Permablend pigment. Whipping technique, which is one direction, pulling towards me. And I'm going over the section about 4 times before I let up. All right. That was the Mast Siya machine. What brand are you using for the skin pad, please? Okay, this is the Perfect Arch skin pad. This is very waxy. It's going to hold any ink you put on there, but yet and still, with the little baby oil, the ink comes off. And that is the biggest thing that is important when you're practicing on practice skin. That you could see what you're doing, that the skin is able to wipe off. All right, that's the mask. As you could see, the stroke hit is right next to a Xion. The Xion is 2.5. This is a 3. But the weights are almost the same. Okay. The Mast Siya is 133 grams. The Xion is 137 grams. So this is on an 8. This is on a 6. I feel like this machine is so awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome if you're doing powder brows. Y'all see how pixelated that is?
I don't think that, also, ladies, I think that when you ask about beginner machines, I think that Mast Tour is a pretty good beginner machine too.
It is.
Mast Tour is a awesome machine. I have used multiple Mast Tours, had the pleasure to use multiple Mast Tours, and I can honestly and truly say that it's an affordable machine, and I would recommend Mast Tour to a beginner or the best of the best.
This machine ranges at $199. So a big price difference from the Bellar V2, which was $749 to $1,200. So for my women that wants an amazing machine, but it's on a budget, this is the machine. We're going a step down from Siya. We're going to this machine, which is the Mast Tour Y22. This machine is $149, but compared to the Siya, they're almost the same. Almost the same. The Mast Siya is a little bit lighter. This one is 138 grams. This one here is 133 grams. Okay. And this one is a tad bit longer than the Siya, as you could see. But again, they're around the same price point, $149, $199. Again, and this machine comes with a digital battery as well. So there's no peeling this off to have to put the AirBolt Mini into it. So this machine already comes with the own battery pack. And it has the new charger, USB chargers right here. All right. Vortex needle going in. I'm setting this machine to 6, which is already set to a 6. And we're going to go ahead and write MY for Mast Y22 on the pad. Y'all can hear it. Definitely more quiet than the Siya to me, but it's still not as quiet as the Bellar V2. I haven't...
No, it's quiet. You said you handed it to me. I didn't even know it was on.
Yeah. All right, you guys, let's go.
But it's quiet. I think it's the quietest. The quietest.
All right, so I definitely feel the weight on this machine.
Next to the the Mast.
You could definitely feel the 138 grams in this machine as you go back and forth. So if you're looking for a more heavier machine, this is the machine you should go with. Not too heavy, still sleek, still slim, still nice. We're upping the speed to 8. Again, you just hold the plus sign down. It's going to up it to 8 for you. Let's go. Again, I'm going back and forth 4 times in that one little section before I let up.
Go, 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 go.
All right, boom. That was the Mast Tour Y22. This machine is $149. Let's wipe and see what we got. Again, remember what I told you in the beginning of this video. Don't rush out to buy no expensive machine if you don't got a good technique down pat. You're going to be mad because the work is in the artist, not the machine. Your machine is just a plus to you. So as you could see, the weight of this machine definitely shows in your pixels. This is a 6. This is an 8. This is a 6. This is an 8. This is a 6. This is an 8. It's sitting right next to its sister, which is the Mast Siya. Then you have the Mast Tour Y22. Again, the first one was the Bellar. We got the Xion. We also have the TPA machine. We have the Mast Siya and then the Mast Y22. My website is theperfectarch.org. If you're looking for a class, if you're looking for a one-on-one, I also just temporarily added coaching calls. So if you need a coaching call as far as your business or anything related to PMU, you could book now a coaching call with me. All right, let's go to the least expensive machine we have here is this bad baby here. Now let me tell you, don't be fooled by the size. This machine without the battery pack, this is the original Mast Tour. This machine is $82.99. It comes in blue, pink, red, black, silver. This machine is nice. I have 3 of them.
Straight up.
They nice. We got 3. Don't ask me how I got 3, okay? I need multiple machines. This machine is $82.99. It's 82 grams, so it is only 1 gram heavier than the Bellar V2. The stroke hit on this machine, just because it's a little baddie, it is the highest stroke hit machine we have on this table. This is a 3.5 stroke hit. So this machine is compared to your tattoo machines. Tattoo machines are anywhere from about 4 and up. This is a 3.5, you guys. So don't get fooled by the little size. It's the machine. All right. So it does need a DC and RCA. You could buy this from Mast, and it just clamps onto the top of the Mast Tour, or you could use it with the AirBolt Mini. I'm gonna use it with the AirBolt Mini because I've never used it with the AirBolt Mini before.
Push.
Okay.
Look, they want it to be in there.
Let me tell you something. This machine is so light. You better know what you're doing. Vortex Nano in the machine. It's still a rotary. Again, don't be fooled by its little shortness or size. This hit with a 3.5.
And also, y'all don't be fooled by that $98.
$82.
That by them $82. This is an awesome machine. That machine is why I can't stop buying Mast Tours.
Yeah.
I got this one right before Carlene got this one, and as soon as she got this one and pulled it out the box before she even turned it on, now I'm ordering this one. And look, we kind of obsessed with machines over here, like people obsessed with J's. We buy machines.
At the Perfect Arch, we're gonna buy the machines. If we don't do nothing else, we'll buy a machine and a needle.
Yeah, we.
All right, so I'm gonna put MT for Mast Tour. Again, $82.99. Don't get fooled by the price. Don't get fooled by the size. It has a stroke hit of 3.5. All right, let's go. I'm on 6. I'm using the AirBolt Mini. Let me tell you, for my beginner ladies out there, if you're not gonna go with a TPA machine, this is your next best choice. Your next best choice. The battery pack for it is about, what, $40? It's about $40. So you're looking at about $130 for a machine.
Which is not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
At all,
Y'all, and we're not getting paid for none of this. This is not paid promotion. This is simply me trying to give y'all some knowledge and do a video for my YouTube channel. And for my artists out here, y'all already know how I do, baby. Knowledge is power. And around here at TPA, we give it out for free sometimes. All right. So, boom. Oh, hold on.
Look, I'm taking it too now. Hey, this is Carlene at 10:45 at night. Still at the Perfect Arch in her mind. Hitting my phone like, hey, we should go live tomorrow. And I'm like, live doing what? Because what are we going to do live? We going to rate some machines. This is Carlene, always at work, 24 hours a day. Okay? So to all of y'all, that anybody that ever be thinking about calling and talking about they want to come and work here, Carlene works 24 hours a day, so do you. Answer that phone.
Yeah, I heard her. I made her manager for a reason. Okay, boom. This is the Mast Tour original. Again, $82.99 for the little machine. Look at the pixels on there. Y'all see that? The stroke hit has something to do with your technique. With your machine. Y'all see the stroke hit? And y'all thought it was a shorty for a reason. It's for real.
That's what y'all want to see. You want to know something about your machine. You want to know things about your stroke. Because all of that is going to play a game in the work that you produce. Like, you may have one machine that you use for literally the front of the brow. While you use a whole nother machine for the back of the brow, because that's the pigmentation that you get from that particular, you know what I'm saying, that particular machine. Even with your lips, you might get a more powdery effect from one machine, while another machine gives out really heavy pigmentation that you may not want to use on lips. You know what I'm saying? All the machines and their strokes and the way that they work, you want to look into that so that you can get the outcome that you're looking for.
Let me respond to Jones real quick. You are more than welcome. This is your sign not to give up. this industry is not for the weak. This industry is very misleading to newbies. Misleading in a way of people think you just jump in the game and you get good overnight. It does take passion. It does take hard work. It takes dedication. I'm going to piggyback on what Katera say. Yes, I am always TPA 24/7 a day because I love what I do. If you get in this game and you show love to it, it will show love back. And I truly, honestly believe that. This is from a person that started with nothing. And this is from a person that trained somebody. The young lady you see behind me, she came from the dentistry world with no background in beauty at all. And now she is where she is because she gave it full dedication and she loved the industry just as much as I do. I just wanted to give you that, so don't give up, babe. Keep going. All right, last machine.
Last machine, y'all. And let me tell y'all, don't sleep on that machine.
We call her the Pro.
The Pro, y'all. And that's a serious to all you young ladies, and I don't mean no harm or anything like that. Master your machine.
Please.
Please. She is called the Pro.
For a reason.
For a reason. That's straight up. She is called the Pro for a reason.
This is she. I'm going to release her the end of this year. She is going to be called the Pro. The reason why we call her the Pro is because you're going to see your work with this machine. And if you don't learn this machine, you will mess up some people's brows, okay? But the reason why I am going to go ahead and let her out and customize her is because this machine is for my artists that wants to see the pixel, the powder, the nice field brow. This is it. Okay? I'm gonna call her the Pro. Her stroke hit is 1.9. She has the less stroke hit on the map, but she is a pro because she's gonna implant that pigment in there for real.
Even when you think that the pigment is not there, the pigment there. Don't play with this machine. This machine, this machine is
for real.
Serious, y'all.
This is her standing next to the Bellar V2. The Bellar V2 is 81 grams. The Pro is 87 grams. Okay? 87 grams. If you are looking to get on the list to get one of these machines when I drop them, feel free to go ahead and go to theperfectarch.org, go to the contact us page and send me a contact and I will write your email and number down and you'll get the first set of these machines. For my women that are on the influencer, in my influencer program, you will get this machine sent to you so you could be the first to try it. Again, stroke hit 1.9, 87 grams. This machine does not have a price tag on its head yet. Yeah, let's do it. It is a digital screen as well. This machine is dead.
No. Okay.
Grab me the charger so I could charge. I'm going to just anchor it from over here.
Okay.
Because we got to use this machine. All right, let me answer a few of y'all questions. Wow, thank you for saying what you said. I needed to hear this. You're so welcome, babes. Thank you so much. That's why she gives the perfect art. She always working to perfect her craft. I do, you guys. I love what I do. This information is going to be put on YouTube if you want to go to my YouTube. I have almost hour-long mapping video on YouTube. I have a color theory video on YouTube. But yeah, this is for my YouTubers. What we doing?
We are gonna plug it up right here.
You.
Just keep the same.
It got a USB.
Yeah.
I could plug it to the light.
Okay.
Yep. Go and plug it to the
Right
side of this light. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Does it cut on?
Yes.
Okay.
You still got to let it get apart. Oh, okay.
It's on. All right, so I had to plug it up because it's dead, y'all. We've used this machine a lot. All right, so again, this is the Pro. I am using it on the slowest speed. first, which is equivalent to my 6, and then I'm gonna use it at its highest, at its medium speed. So let's go. The Pro. Whipping technique, you guys. This machine is super quiet. I would compare the sound of this machine next to the Bellar. It still doesn't have the Bellar V2 beat by the sound. It does feel very, very light, just like the Bellar V2. Again, this one is 87 grams. The Bellar V2 is 81 grams. So they're around the same ballpark, you guys. All right, that is on the slow speed. Let's turn it up a notch.
And it's still really quiet.
Super quiet.
Even at the higher speed.
Again, this machine is set to release at the end of the year. If you are looking to get on the wait list for this machine, just go to my Contact Us page on my website. Send an inquiry about the machine, and I'll put you on the wait list. Or you could simply text the number, text join to the number that's on my bio on Instagram. My Instagram is _perfect_arch. I'm going to leave it on the charger, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, you guys, let's wipe and see what the Pro did. I love that name. She came up with the name, y'all, because she used the machine and it shocked the shit out of. All right, now.
It took me there, y'all.
It took her there.
It took me there.
All right, so out of all the machines, y'all see why we're calling her the Pro. Y'all see that? All right, so let's run it down. I'm going to bring y'all over here so I could be able to run it down to everyone in the camera. All right, let's break it down. We had the Bellar V2. We had the Xion S Spectra. We had the TPA machine. We had the Mast Siya, the brand new one, that's $199. We have the Mast Tour Y22, that's $149. We also had the Mast Tour Original, that's $82.99. And then we had the Pro machine that is set to drop the end of this year. Price is unknown. The Bellar is the most expensive. Then you have your Xion. Then you have your TPA. Then you have your Mast Siya, your Y22, your Mast Tour. The Pro is not said price yet. But as you could see, all of my work have pixels. All of my work, all of my technique is the very same, you guys. Okay. Again, it is in the technique, not the machine. Your machine is like the cherry to the top of your ice cream. Okay, you got to have the ice cream first, though.
Yeah. You have to become the ice cream.
Be the ice cream first.
Don't be the cherry. Be the ice cream.
Don't even be the cone. Be the ice cream. Because who the hell wants a cone without some ice cream in it? Okay?
And a machine still is nothing without the artist.
It is.
Put your artistry first, you guys. Be an inspiration. You ask, how do we clean the machines? After every client, your machine has to be, first off, your machine has to be wrapped. Prior to working on your client, your machine has to be wrapped in a machine cover. Then it has to be wrapped at the bottom with some
barrier film.
Barrier film. Then it has to be wrapped at the top once you put your cartridge in with self-stick tape. So in every inch of it must be covered. Even if you have a cord on the back of it, if you were working with the AirBolt, you should still, even your cord should be covered. And they do have plastic covers that run all the way down to the end of your cord. And then once you unwrap your cord after you're finished with your client, you still have to use some state-approved wipes. Wipe your machine down, your bed, your chair, any handles, anything touched, just like a medical office. That's how you're gonna keep your area, your machine, your bed clean and keep your clients and yourself safe. Okay? So yes.
All right, so I want to answer any of your questions you may have. I have a client that's coming at 1:30, so I have a little time. I want to answer any questions you may have. Again, if you are new to this industry, baby, do not get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. Do not feel like you have to have the best machine. This is the point of this video, because there are machines on the market that is least expensive that's still going to get the job done if you know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah,
I can't scream it enough.
Don't be discouraged, man. Like, something that you genuinely, truly have to do is you have to continue to invest in yourself. Don't go and take a class and feel like this is it. I'm about to jump off the porch and my work is gonna be just as good as the next person's work, man. You got to really put your time into this industry, and you have to invest in this industry. And you know what I'm saying? I know everybody ain't just balling or nothing like that, but man, find your artist who you know are really about the work that they post. And you can't find an artist and everything that they got, all the pictures they have is photoshopped, you can't truly see their work, then you might not want to deal with them, because their work might not be as bomb as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go on Carlene pages, yeah, you go on my pages. I don't even know how to Photoshop. But none of her work is Photoshop. Like, none of it. You, like, what you see is really what you get. And you really want an artist that you know for sure is doing the work that they say that they can do. Because if they're not doing that type of work, then how they going to teach it to you, first off. Second off, when you are looking for somebody to invest in to help you be better, follow them. I don't care how good they are. Everybody can't teach. Everybody cannot teach. I don't care how good their work is. That does not mean that they can teach it to you.
My biggest advice to someone that is looking for a trainer, even if you've already taken a training class, because you could never have too many classes under your belt, in my opinion, is to love that person. You gotta love their energy. You gotta love who they are before you even meet them. Because if your energy is not right with them before you meet them, you're not gonna like the class. I don't give a damn how good of a teacher they are. There's just some energies that don't go together. So for me, I'm huge when I'm looking for something that I want. If it strikes me as I'm not feeling it, I'm not going for it. I don't care how big your name is in the industry. There are some great artists out here. There are some great instructors out here that will teach you what you need to know. Stop going for the hype. Stop going for the big names. Learn your instructor.
Take these over here.
You can put them in that biohazard container down there. That's my advice to you guys. Hey, Monique. No, they gonna be stuck by the time or you can put them in room 3.
Tomorrow. You got a class tomorrow.
I'll just open another one.
Okay.
What are some tips you have for someone starting their business and for getting clients? Be authentic, be consistent.
Photos.
Videos. You have to your client or potential client has to connect with you. This service to me is too personal. How do you clean? Oh, she answered that already. Hey, my love.
And promote your work, y'all. Like, even me, like, I'm a little old. We ain't gonna get out into that. I'm a little old. So, you know, social media is something that has to grow on me. And she pushed me about it every day. I'm gonna do better. As you see, I'm still talking about I'm gonna do better. But no, you have to. Like, I have no choice but to do better. In this industry, your work, your pictures, and what you are doing on social media. If I get on your site and like, seriously, if I get on your site and all I see is you on there posting memes and your children and all of that stuff like that, and I don't see what you are talking about you do, why would I even contact you? That's like it's people out here complaining about the work that they're getting from other people, but when you get on the person's page whom they want to do their work, you don't even see their work. And then they complain about the work that they get. Why would you even let this person do any work on you and they ain't even posting their own work? They ain't even working in what they claim they can do. So please, y'all, post your work. When you get on, when you get on, if you're not posting about your work, you shouldn't be posting at all. If the last time you posted was 2 weeks ago, when a person gets on your page and strolls up and down your page, they shouldn't have a hard time finding, because what you posting for? I don't care if it has been 2 weeks. What you posting for if you're not posting about what you're trying to sell? If you're not posting about what you say you can do? You know what I'm saying? So promote yourself. Promote yourself on every platform.
Somebody said thanks for the advice all the way from Botswana.
All right, Botswana.
Which cordless machine would you recommend? The TPA. I'm going to always recommend this machine. Always. And if you're somebody that's looking for something budget friendly, the TPA. It's cordless. The next machine I would recommend is the Mast Siya as well. I am still waiting for y'all. I need help with mapping. I'm coming to New York one of these days. I promise, Amina. All right, my loves. We love you guys. We thank you so much for watching. Again, this will be posted on YouTube. Again, don't give up. Keep going. Learn your machine. If you didn't learn anything from today, make sure you had learned that I said learn your machine. Y'all hear all those learns? Learn. All right, we got to go, y'all. Sarah, set me up one tray, please.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you know I left my lunch at work at home? Girl, I was bringing us meatloaf, broccoli, and mashed potatoes.
I'm finna go up here and get us some food.
Next door? I'm finna come with you. Y'all welcome.